That was crazy, B. Disclaimer, I'm not actually against bullying. I think bullying can actually be a good thing in a lot of cases because it can help you identify and highlight areas you may be deficient in that you may not be necessarily aware of due to those around you lying to you, coddling you, appeasing your ego, etc. So you can actually leverage bullying in order to invoke change. But this is despicable. This is egregious behavior. And I'm not saying it's okay, but this is why dudes shoot up schools. This is why you see mass shootings, because of behaviors like this right here. Disrespect at the level of this right here. My heart goes out to this dude because no one that's trying to earn an honest living at work should be treated this way for any reason. To embarrass somebody at this level, to treat somebody like this is beyond me, but people be knowing who to do this to. To homie, if he's listening, or to anybody who's going through worse than what he's going through. I know it may seem like the world is crumbling around you. It may feel like things are getting worse. It may feel like you don't have a hold on things or something you could have done better. I promise you, it gets better, man. It just does. As time goes on, as life moves forward, things like this just ceases to happen. And here's another thing, it's not your fault. Sometimes people are just ugly inside. And they want to project that onto the world because of what they're going through in life, or their miseries. You gotta learn how to forgive and let live. You gotta learn how to move forward and not dwell on certain things like this. Don't keep reliving it in your head. Don't keep thinking about it or think about what you could have done better. Just learn how to let it go. These things happen in your younger years a lot of times in life in order to evoke change, to help you evolve and build character, become the best version of yourself. And that's what you need to work on. Work on succeeding and becoming the best version of yourself. That way, you just look back on stuff like this and you just laugh. I know it don't seem like it right now, but this time, these things right here, this time will pass. It does. I promise you it does, man. You just gotta learn how to get through it. Live through it. I can't stress that enough. Don't keep thinking about it. Don't keep dwelling on it. Don't hate nobody. Just learn how to live through it and move forward, man. Peace.
So after the video I just showed you about Zeus talking about bullying, I want to put my 2 cents in on this because I firmly believe what he's talking about is true. And from somebody who used to get bullied a lot, like guys, I moved from school to school to school. And for some odd reason, when you're very friendly, like I would want to talk to certain people. There was a time where I didn't talk, and then there's times where I talked too much. And girls didn't like that. They would make up rumors about me, try to jump me, try to do crazy stuff. And I have like crazy stories that maybe one day I'll get into. But with that being said, I feel like bullying made me the person I am today. Like I used to be the type of person where I would let people just talk to me however. I didn't say anything. I would just like sit there, not engage in it. And like one of the schools I went to was Long Beach Job Corps. And there was girls that were older than me there. And I was like 16, 17 years old. And these girls would throw shit at me, try to jump me, just do all crazy type of stuff. And my mom told me this, and you guys know my mom's very like drug addict, abusive. She said, if you get kicked out of that school, you're going to be homeless. You're not going to have no place to stay. So I'm like, oh man. So I would let these girls do whatever, be mean to me until one day I couldn't take it. Then after that, I got myself into boxing classes in LA, took that for about a couple of years, and then I got out of that. I want to go back into doing Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu because I naturally am just aggressive and I'm a fighter. I am naturally a survival mode person. Like it's just installed in me. And I like it. It releases energy, like negative energy, and it releases my anger. With that being said, stop acting a certain way. And I don't mean this to attack you. If people are talking to you a certain way and people are treating you a certain way, you know why? Because you let them. Because they see you as weak. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, this is a little harsh. No. Do you think a guy would walk up to Tate and be like, oh yeah, you're a B? No, because they know they would get, you know what I mean? People do that to people they think they can run up on or that they're going to just take it. So if somebody's constantly using you, understand why. You cannot be used. You cannot be hurt unless you allow yourself to be hurt. And I'm not talking about other situations. We're talking about just bullying itself. Once you stand up to those people who do that stuff to you, it stops. Guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. With the way I look now, I'm 190 pounds now. I'm about 5'8". And I'm very I know that I'm intimidating to people. I've heard it so many times. I do not get effed with the way that I used to when I was younger, but it is the way I carry myself. It's how my mouth is, and it's my demeanor. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not out here like, I'm the shit. No, no, no. Anybody could get checked, chin checked. Even I can. So I'm not trying to sit here and act like I'm big and bad. It's not that. But I've worked so hard on the type of person that I am that you're not going to put me in that corner as if I'm 10 years old. I'm a grown adult. We can sit here and talk, or we could chop it up. What do you want to do? So me personally, I keep trying to tell you guys these things for a reason. Get in the gym. Like you guys keep saying, oh, gym is not just for aesthetics. It's not just, oh, so you look good. It helps you feel good. It helps the serotonin and dopamine in your brain. Please Google all that stuff. It helps you feel better about yourself. It gives you a sense of confidence you never had. And also, with that being said, your stamina will go up if you're working out properly. You'll start eating healthier. You'll be more clean. There's nothing wrong with working out. It has so many benefits. And also, do you see those guys that are huge and bulked up? Nobody steps to those guys. Why? Because they look a certain way. But they'll step to somebody who's skinny and scrawny. No offense, I used to be skinny and scrawny too. But think about that. I feel like people do not understand how big working out and looking a certain way does play a part. And it's not all about looks. It's all about how you carry yourself. You also want to have respect for yourself, you guys. Don't let nobody bully you, especially at a certain age. And I'm not saying stand up to everybody and be bombing on everybody. That's not what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying and go out there and now you in prison. No, ain't nobody said that. But this is why I can't stand bullying, because bullies will hate on people that they're jealous of. Bullies will hate on people for no reason because they're projecting, because they're insecure, because they're whatever. All those girls at the school, they used to bully me and all that, their boyfriends liked me, or guys they talked to liked me and they didn't like that. Or I would be talking to the guy friends that they had and they didn't like that. And you're going to get mad at me for that? And I don't even really like those guys. See what I'm saying? So I wish, being honest, that I would have went off at the mouth back then. But again, you don't need to react to everything. I'm the type of person now, and I'll give it to you like this. If somebody comes up to me and is starting stuff or starts an argument, I know how to de-escalate situations. I'm going to say, dude, get out of my face. I do not want to fight. Or if their voice is getting like this and I'm talking like this, I'm going to tell you one more time, calm down. As long as you're not in an arm's reach, like if I do this and you're close to me, you need to back up. If I could smell your breath, you need to back up. But I give 3 warnings, 3 strikes, you're out. And if I tell you to get on my face 3 times and you're still doing that, or you're still pressing the issue, now it's going to be on and popping. You wanted that. You wanted that action out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to let somebody get in my face and think they're going to get away with it. I'm sorry, I don't get down like that. If you guys want to go ahead and let people run you like that, you do that with your life. But I'm letting you know, people mess with people because they know you're weak. I'm just going to be honest with you. They know they can mess with you. They know you're just going to take it. Please don't do that, guys. Don't allow stuff like that. Care about yourself. Care about who you surround yourself around. And I feel so sorry for this guy because he's at work. You know what? I'm going to say something. I cannot stand that there's some workers that want more pay and don't do anything. I've seen some of them workers that want more pay at Popeyes and McDonald's, and y'all ain't doing nothing but sitting on your phones or talking. Then there's workers like him who are probably just trying to work and you're throwing a whole drink in their face. He's not hitting you. He's not doing nothing to you. I think that's so disrespectful. All he did was have his phone out, which he's entitled to record if he feels some type of way. A lot of people should record. If you're going to get in an altercation, I'm going to record you so that way I can protect my own ass. But the fact that you're putting your hands on somebody, that's what I don't like. The one thing I will not do, guys, is put my hands on somebody first. I will never do that. I've never done that. I did it one time when I was in high school, and it did not end well. But this girl called me the N-word repeatedly. And I'm sorry, I'm not excusing it, but I did not like that. Ever since then, because of the way I acted and the way my anger took over, I almost got expelled from my school. I would never do that again, put my hands on somebody. So since then, I've never been the first one to throw the initial, bombing. So you guys have to be careful and choose your battles because, again, fighting is not worth it. I suggest getting into fighting sports, channeling that anger, getting into the gym, channeling that anger. Again, there are ways to use your anger and fuel it. You don't need to be bombing on people. You need to be getting a pistola and going to schools. That's unnecessary. Work on your inner healing. Whether you're a woman or a man, it's not too late, you guys. I don't care if you're 30, 40, 10 watching this, 20, do the inner work. Look. Let me recommend some books for you guys real quick so that way I can help you. Master Your Emotions. Master Your Emotions for Men and Women. You guys can read that. Look, practice mindfulness. This is going to help you. Practicing your anger, your thoughts, your triggering emotions, everything. And then look, if you have a lot of trauma from your family, it didn't start with you. This is teaching you how traumas are inherited by your parents down to you. So if you have anger issues through the roof, you have bad anxiety, you have trauma that you can't get rid of, please read these things, you guys. But I'm telling you now, because I'm not recommending y'all to be out here giving everybody a Mike Tyson 2-piece combo, unless they ask for it. No, I'm just kidding. But no, in all reality, I don't want to see you guys in jail. I don't want to see you guys in trouble. I want you men and women flourishing in happy situations. But if somebody steps to you and is trying to punk you, don't allow that. That's all I'm saying. Don't allow that. In that type of situation, I felt like that was so disrespectful. Throwing a whole drink in someone's face on their phone and then laughing. And then think about how he's going to react to that. That can make somebody go into their villain era. I don't know about y'all, but the one thing I cannot stand, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I hate that, especially in a group setting. Oh my God, don't laugh at me. I will turn Joker crazy on that. Harley Quinn crazy, I swear to God. But please, guys, with that being said, get into fighting sports. If you can't, there's videos and teaching you how to fight on YouTube. Do that. Practice inner healing, read books, do better for yourself. But please do not go out there unprofessional, fighting people, and then getting yourself hurt. It's not worth it. But I'm telling you, I do feel like bullying can help you. It does. It molds you into the person that you need to be. And I know it sounds messed up to say that, but there's not one person I know to this day that hasn't got bullied that didn't rise above it. Like, a lot of my friends have gotten bullied, and I swear to God, you don't want to approach them now. It's a whole different story. But with that being said, guys, God bless you. Please understand you are worthy. You are the prize. Do not let anybody run you. Don't let nobody punk you. Don't let nobody make you feel less than, because you're worth the whole world. To me, you are. I love you. I love you. Armani says he loves you too. Ah!